With over 60 years of crime fighting under his belt, you know Spider-Man has an amazing rogues gallery that is second to almost none. And with all that being said, everybody's been questioning lately who is going to be Tom Holland's rogue in Spider-Man 4. So let's talk about that right now and see who the top 5 are. First, obviously there's been a lot that the MCU has done, and there's a lot of places they could go with this based on everything they've done so far. I would expect them to go in one direction, but you never know. That's why an honorable mention on this list is Justin Hammer, simply because of his ties to Iron Man, but I really don't think that's going to happen. So coming in at number 5, based on everything we've heard so far about Miles Morales being introduced in this one, as well as the fact that Prowler showed up live action version as Prowler in Spider-Verse, across the Spider-Verse, that means that they could be aiming for this. But again, this is only my number 5. I would definitely not put my money on this one. Uncle Aaron's an amazing character, and to see this character play out live action would be really fun and really amazing, especially with Donald Glover as Uncle Aaron. But I think number 4 has a little bit more chances. So coming in at number 4 is the one, the only symbiote himself, Venom. Tom Hardy has played an amazing Venom. Now, the biggest reason why I don't think they'll go this route is simply the fact that it doesn't make sense. With everything that's been going on, I think if they're going to do Venom versus Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's Venom makes perfect sense to go against Tom Hardy's, or Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man makes perfect sense to go against Tom Hardy's Venom. They are truly amazing opposites, and as we all know, opposites attract, but also they are really awesome versions of these characters. Now, the Venom movies have not been perfect. I'm not saying that everything about Venom or even everything about Amazing Spider-Man was perfect. However, we have gotten an amazing character with an amazing actor behind it in each of those iterations. So that's why I would save this for against Andrew Garfield, but due to the multiverse and due to everything that happened in No Way Home, this is a possibility, and I think it's a bigger possibility than Prowler. But coming in at number 3, Scorpion. Definitely one of the ones that I would say is one that's been set up since Spider-Man Homecoming, and definitely a really amazing version of this character we could possibly see, especially with the fact that J. Jonah Jameson has already started to play a role in Tom Holland's Spider-Man universe, which means that we could see a true origin story for Scorpion after he gets broken out of jail, or even comes out of jail just on his own, recognizance, what have you, whatever it ends up being. But I could see this being number 3 as a possibility. Now, you could use Scorpion as a background villain in any of these other movies that I'm about to say, because coming in at number 2 is the one and only Hobgoblin. No, just kidding. But this is Ned Leeds Hobgoblin. And Ned Leeds Hobgoblin is a big possibility now. With Spider-Man not being known, and obviously Tom Holland's Peter Parker having no recollection of, or his friends having no recollection of him, you could see the start or even the fall of Ned Leeds. And this could lead to Hobgoblin. This would be a really awesome way to take this character after everything that's gone on. Now that you have Peter Parker going off on his own, being your true friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and Ned Leeds to have no one to combat with all of the different stuff he's going to face in his life, everything that's going to go down, especially going off to college, or even before that. We don't really know what this holds and how much this spell really affected everyone. It hasn't been talked about yet, but it definitely makes sense that this could be coming very soon. And let's be real, isn't this the Hobgoblin we want? We want to see a new version of a character. And we've seen Green Goblin twice now. Honestly, I think it would be a good idea. Well, actually 3 times now, but 2 different actors. I think it would be a good idea to go the Hobgoblin route with this franchise, and then maybe bring in the Green Goblin if needed. I don't think that would be the case. I think that it would definitely be a ton of fun for Hobgoblin to come out, because then You could easily play the Miles Morales card because Hobgoblin has taken on a role as one of Miles Morales' rogues in the comics recently. Definitely during Gang War, where he even had his own territory. Obviously, that's not like the biggest and best version of all of these characters lately, but it is one that kind of says where this character could go in the future. Now, as I said, vying for that number one spot has to be Kingpin for two big reasons. One, this is coming out, this Spider-Man 4 will be coming out shortly after Daredevil Born Again is finished. So we could see the setup with Daredevil. We could see a lot of things go on where Kingpin ends up becoming mayor, just like he does in the comics. We could see the stuff that we saw in the Spider-Man video game, where you get to see that street-level version of Spider-Man taking on Kingpin so that we could take him down and truly be that hero that we know he can be on a street-level version. But this also means that you have to play Tom Holland right, which I think you could, because for one big reason, I would love to see, and I think a lot of us would love to see, a young Spider-Man face off against a seasoned Kingpin who knows what he's doing, who knows the game, and who can really elevate Spider-Man's street-level hero cred way beyond what it's been. Honestly, I think that if we're going to go any route at all, this is the route to go. Not to mention, this is the route that really broke Spider-Man out in the 94 series, was having Kingpin be that constant thorn in Peter Parker's side, constant thorn in Spider-Man's side. Being able to play off of this and being able to do so much more with it, and have Kingpin bring about ways to kill off Spider-Man, and even do a trilogy around Kingpin, and a street-level hero trilogy would be a ton of fun to watch. It's one that we're looking for. It's one that a lot of us have been talking about in the comic community. And let's just be real. Vincent D'Onofrio, amazing actor as Kingpin. So definitely one to look out for. This is my top. Because let's be real, this face-off would be amazing. We saw Vincent D'Onofrio face off against Daredevil at the end of the Daredevil series. We saw Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin face off against so many different scenarios throughout the Daredevil series, in the Hawkeye series, and then to see him go up against Spider-Man next after Daredevil Born Again would just be so much fun. This would be the street level movie that we need to see. And honestly, this is the second reason. This is why this fits in perfectly to what I've been saying. MCU is not going to go with one big bad anymore. They are going to go with a street level big bad, they are going to go with a cosmic big bad, and they're going to go with an Avengers level threat. This makes a shit ton of sense to go with him as the street level threat for right now, and to make him a big bad over multiple movies, multiple street level hero shows, movies, everything. Definitely be ready to check this out, because this is going to be absolutely over the top. I guarantee it. Vincent D'Onofrio is here to stay, in my opinion. He has really made this character his own, and without a doubt, I absolutely love it. Now, before I sign off for tonight, I do want to mention our giveaway right here. This is a Steve Messenger art. We will be announcing the winner live March 29th, 2024. And there are many ways to enter it. Go check out our Instagram. You could get entered very quickly. You can get up to 10 entries per Instagram account. All you need to do is like, comment, and share that, or tag 3 other people in it. Then, if you want to get bonus entries, subscribe. That will get you 5 bonus entries into this. Then, every single time we do a live, if you comment the hashtag that's scrolling across the bottom when it's scrolling, when we're live, you can get another 2 bonus entries. And then for those last 2 bonus entries, share that post to your story. 10 entries in total. This is going to be an awesome giveaway. I guarantee it. We're going to have so much fun with this. I've already got about 20 people entered. I'm so excited to see where this all goes, because we're going to be doing one of these each month for the year of 2024. This is going to be an absolutely crazy year for the Comics Lounge, and I'm so excited to take this all to the next level. Stay tuned.